Hi children, in the previous class we have discussed about the different concepts related to the small scale industrial sectors that will be related to the capital investments. So after the capital investment has been made, here we are in the position to discuss the different types of the patterns of the ownerships. Here, based on the size and the nature of the business, the ownership patterns has been bifurcated. So based on the size and the nature of business what they are doing. So based on that itself, we are bifurcated into the different patterns. The first one that is called as sole proprietorship, partnership, cooperative, joint stock, etc. So here related to this concept we are discussed in a basic class as well as you people are well known about the meanings related to the all the types of the business sectors. These are also called as the forms of business organizations. So this will be studied by you people in your first POC business studies also. So based on that, so what do you mean by sole trading concern? So the sole trading concern, it is also one of the form of the small scale business sectors or the business organization in which owned and run by the single person. Owned and run by the single person. It is called as sole proprietorship. And this sole proprietorship business will be run by the single person by investing of his own capital as well as the own talent. ತನ್ನ ಸ್ವಂತ ಬುದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಂತವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಳಸಿ ಏಕ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರದ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವನನ್ನ ಸೋಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಪರೈಟರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. In a partnership, two or more persons joining together, formation of a business and coming into the agreement in the terms and conditions called as the partnership deed. The partnership deed, which contains the name of the partners, number of partners, nature of business, scale of operation, investment of capital, etc. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಅಥವಾ ಹಲವರು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಂಡ್ in a partnership business the minimum number of partners should be 2, that is above 1 ಆದಾಗ 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, and the maximum will be the 50 members in a partnership business. Then cooperative society. Cooperative society is a voluntary association formed and developed by the general public itself, and these cooperative societies are framed for the purpose of developing of the general public societies. So based on that, here the cooperative societies are also bifurcated into different types, that is farmers cooperative society, credit cooperative society, then producers cooperative society, farmers cooperative society, etc. So based on that, here we are more familiar to discuss different types of cooperative societies also. Then after that, joint stock companies. The joint stock companies means two or more companies comes into liquidation, formation of a new company with a new name, with a new entity, with a perpetual succession on a common seal. It is called as a joint stock company. ಕೂಡು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ. ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಹ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀರಿ. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಅಥವಾ ಹಲವು ಕಂಪನಿಗಳು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯನ್ನ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಂಪನಿಯನ್ನ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ನಾವುಗಳು ಕೂಡು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ based on that, here each and every form of the business organization are having the separate characteristic features. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸೋಲ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಸಹ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅವು ಯಾವುವು ಅಂತ ಗಮನಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ನಾವುಗಳು. Features of sole proprietorship. So in the name of the sole proprietorship itself, we are indicated that the single, sole means single. So here the first characteristic feature is indicated there, that is the sole ownership. Yes, for the purpose of starting and running up of a sole proprietorship business, the single person only will be there. So maybe the investment of the capital, sharing of a profit, or maybe the losses, or maybe the liabilities, whichever it might be, so all will be in the hands of the single person itself. So there will not be any other person interfering into the sole proprietorship business. If he earns more and more profit, he only will receive. Suppose if any loss occurs and the single person, those who is coming forward and running, he will only bear the loss, and the lack of continuity problem also will be there. Just I am discussing all the pros and cons and related to the feature itself. So there is only one, that is the single person is engaged in starting and running up of a business. There will not be any other persons. One man control. Here the overall control will be in the hands of the single person. The other persons will not interfere into it. Unlimited risks. Yes, whatever the risks may arise, and undivided risks, all the risks will be bared by the single person itself. He cannot able to transfer his risk to the other party, those who is outside from the business. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯವಹಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಗೋ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ನು ಸಹ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನೇ ನಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ಅವನೇ, ಲಾಭ ಬಂದ್ರು ಅವನೇ, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೋ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಎಂಟಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫರ್ಮ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಪ್ರತ್ಯೇಕವಾದ ಕಾನೂನುಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಅಂತೂ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ 1956. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ದೇರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟು maintain a documents, that is the AOA and the MOA. AOA means the articles of association, MOA means the memorandum of the association ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಸಿ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್, ಈಸಿ ಟು ವೈಂಡ್ ಅಪ್. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಅವನ ಸ್ವಇಚ್ಛೆಯಿಂದ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ, ಅವನಿಗಿಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಗೌರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಳಾಗಿರ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. And when we will see some of the merits in related to the sole proprietorship, that may be also called as the advantages as well as the pros. Pros ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಮೆರಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸಹ ಒಂದೇ. ಸೊ ಈಸಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. ಎಸ್, so when there will not be any important document should be maintained by the particular sole proprietor, easily by the self interest of the person. Here we can able to start up of the business, that is the sole proprietorship business. Smooth management. So there is no any other outer persons interfering into the business by the self-interest of the single person, those who are coming forward to start up of a business, he will look after the business and quite calmly, without any grievances, disputes and the quarrels, the company will be go on running. Promptness in decision making. So here the promoter, the proprietor called as a owner of the organization will promptly with genuinely take the decisions. He need not able to take a suggestions from any other person, those who are outside from a business. Then direct motivation and incentive to work. As directly the person called as a single, the proprietor of the business, he will be directly motivated, directly encouraged to his self business, as well as he will be in the position to ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಂತವಾದ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಇನ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಟಚ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ personally the person called as a proprietor of the business will be touched with the business. Okay, so and secrecy, the information all will be kept as a secrecy in this type of business. So basically these are the some of the merits which can be easily understand. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಟಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದು ಕೆಲಸಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೀಕ್ರೆಸಿ, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫಾರಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಹ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಸೊ ಮೆರಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೇಳಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮೀ ಬೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.